Yo, what's up YouTube? It's been a while since I've uploaded a video, um, so I'm going to try to get better back at uploading videos more consistently, but just wanted to talk about my experiences with the character Jingliu, and her banner is like 2 days or 1 day away from being over. So let me take a sip of coffee here first before we get started. So this character, not only is she hot, let's get the obvious out of the way, she surfed my account really, really well. And because of her, and because of having like access to Pela, she was able to help me carry through and clear Memory of Chaos. And I think having Jingliu on my account was a big win. It definitely helped boost my account up overall. As a free-to-play, she was definitely a good investment on my account. She was definitely a good addition to my account. And I don't have a cracked Jingliu by any means. Like, I don't even have her signature lightcone. I'm freaking rocking Clara's lightcone, and she's still able to do really solid damage. So that in itself is really impressive. I'll show you what my Jingliu is made of. Yeah, I mean, and I tried to get her like a good crit rate, crit damage balance going on. I tried to get her as much speed as possible. And she could use more attack. She could definitely use more attack. There's 10 more levels on the light cone here that she could benefit from stats on. Her traces aren't even all the way maxed out yet. They're close. They're getting close, but we still have room for improvement for this character, and she's already like crushing it in the Memory of Chaos. She's crushing it in the game just in general. Like, it just goes to show you just how OP this character really is. And yeah, some free to play. I've already mentioned that. She is at E0, so she doesn't even need any Eidolons. And honestly, I feel like she doesn't even need her light cone. Like, she just performs so well, like, even without the additional buffs. But yeah, this character, she's carried me through. She's done a lot of good for my account. And yeah, even if I just go back in here and look, like, you can see my roster here. I don't have all the characters, not yet. But like, what I'm super thankful for is that I have Pela. And before I got Jingliu, I didn't even have my Pela really invested. Like, I got her up to level 70, but I slapped her with some artifacts, but none of those artifacts were leveled. Nothing was invested into this character. But she did have some Eidolons. And from the event, the current event for like 1.4, I was able to snag her E4, which seemed really valuable to me. So I kind of had this in mind when this patch came out, was that if I could just snag me Jingliu, if she just comes home and I have E3 Pela, I'll play the event and get Pela's E4, and then that will in turn help boost Jingliu's damage as well. That ice resistance, that's a nice little quality of life upgrade right there. So I was lucky. I won my 50-50. I got Jingliu, which further incentivized me to get Pela at E4, and it also incentivized me to start investing into Pela and building her as like a support for Jingliu. And I have no regrets at spending my resources and investing into Pela. So here's my Pela build right here. It's, like, again, not the most impressive. I'm sure there's so many other better Pela builds out there, but that's okay. Mine gets the job done. She does a lot of defense shredding, and she's an excellent support for my Jingliu. So she's rocking this free event lightcone, and like she still even has room for improvement. And since she's already been able to help my team clear Memory of Chaos 9 and 10, like I'm kind of less incentivized now to max the rest of her stats out, because like she's already performing so good. But I might just do it just for the fuck of it, right? And then this is the relic set that I have her on. I have her on the Broken Keel, the 2-piece Messenger, 2-piece Glacial Forest for the ice damage and the speed. And the way that I have her built is I have her on the speed boots, I have her on the defense body piece there so she could survive more. Pretty much just have her built as kind of a tank so she could take some hits and not like get one-shotted, right? She does have the ice damage boost and the energy regen. So it's, yeah, a combination of building her as a tank so that she can take hits and so that she can spam her ults as much as possible so she can keep that defense shred uptime up as much as possible as well. And I also tried to pay attention to the effect hit rate substat so that way her defense shred, her freeze, and debuffs and such can apply as much as possible, right? So we got the effect hit rate there, and here. With the free to play light cone here, she gets the effect hit rate as well, which is helpful. I know she does also have it in her traces, which I might probably prioritize that one. If it's going to be anything, I'll probably prioritize this and maybe, what is it, like her talent, because she's going to get what more energy, which that's always helpful. So she could ult a lot quicker. Yeah, she doesn't always ult every single rotation, but it feels like she does. There are a couple rotations where she doesn't. She's close to ulting, but more than likely she does ult. So it would be cool to just get like consistent ults every rotation. Oh, excuse me. And see, like, I still even have some of these relics I could further level out. But I honestly don't need to. I don't need to because I've already been able to clear the Memory of Chaos. Now, Swarm Disaster is something else that I've barely scratched the surface. That's something else. And if that does prove to be a lot more challenging, that might further incentivize me to come back and further invest into Pela, further invest into Jingliu. So, but yeah, what else did I want to show here? Oh yeah, I wanted to show the effect hit rate. Yeah, so she had a 15, almost a 60% effect hit rate. So she's up there. She's up there, and she's crushing it. Like, she's doing so good. But yes, for Jingliu, she's just been an amazing character for this account. Like I said, I don't have her light cone. As a free to play, I'm pretty much out of time here. This banner is going to go away in just a couple of days. I don't really have any jades saved up here, and I'm nowhere near close to pity to even have a shot at this light cone. And I'm not tripping about it. Again, I don't think I absolutely need this light cone for my Jingliu because she already performs really well. She's doing great with something irreplaceable. Yes, I know there's the On the Fall of an Aeon, which I probably will save my bonds to pick one of those up and maybe superimpose that and test it out. But it's not like I need to do it. It's not like I need to do it. She already does her job so well with just what I have. with just what I have. Like, and I could have, honestly, like, I threw like 20 warps into this banner to try to get the lightcone, but in hindsight, I probably should have thrown it at the character banner so I can get another Eidolon for Ting Yun, Sampo, and Qingshui. Looking back on it now, I should have done that, but at the same time, I feel like I don't need their Eidolons either. They're nice to haves, but they're not required, because like my Ting Yun is already popping off. She's at like what, E4, Sampo's at E3, Qingshui is at E5. They're already popping off. Like, and I don't even have Qingshui fully invested yet either. That might be one of the next characters that I do try to focus on. So, but my Sampo's built. He pops off with Kafka. My Ting Yun is built, and she pops off just in general. Like, she further enhances Jingliu's damage. So, and just to kind of show, like, the performance side. So, here's a team that's been helping me out. Fu Xuan, Jingliu, Bronya, and Pela. This team is definitely carried me through. I feel like the key ingredients to this, to Jingliu on my account, would be Fu Xuan and Pela for sure, because of the defense shred and the damage mitigation and healing. It definitely complements and helps her like shine, especially in Memory Chaos. Like, I feel like I have to have these two paired with Jingliu through and through, and Bronya can be swapped out with Ting Yun. She can be swapped out with Ting Yun here and there. It depends on like what I kind of after. I don't know yet who performs better for Jingliu on my account per se. I don't think my Bronya is all the way built and invested in. Like, I mean, look at her. She's not even level 80 yet. she a couple levels higher than Pela, but and she doesn't even have like her lightcone. She just got like one of the 4-star lightcones. But that action advance and putting Jingliu's like action up at the top to have her go, that's such a good move, and getting the extra damage bonus is really, really nice. So I feel like it probably evens out, but I could be wrong. I'd have to look closer at the numbers to see who provides better support for Jingliu. But let's go ahead. This is my team right here. I'm going to go ahead and run this, and y'all can just sit back and watch the numbers, and you can see, like, from a free-to-play perspective, how this character performs. And I'm going to auto it too, so go here right with the ultimate. Okay, remember, like, she's not even all the way maxed out. She's still got a lot of room for improvement. Is that dude dead? Okay, that dude dead. Here we go with the crit damage bonus. Yep. And now we're gonna go with the defense shred.
Try harder.
Yeah, try harder. Okay, 54,000. That's really good.
In lunar flame.
So not bad. Now she's going back with her enhanced attacks. Another 50k. That's good. Gonna pop the ult off again. Yep. Got more buffs. Now let's look at it. So now she's got the crit rating boost. Look at all those buffs that she's got. Holy shit. 10 buffs. She's got the crit rate buff. All these damage buffs. Ultimate buff. Crit damage buff. Now let's look at her stats. Oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. She's not even like all the way maxed out. She still has room to grow. she still has room to grow, and she's like popping off at 100%, like a little bit over 100% crit rate, and twice the amount for the crit damage. So like that's really good. That's like a really good ratio right there. She got increased. Oh yeah, the speed doesn't change there. But yeah, she's just crushing it. I mean, oh my god, like look at that ice damage bonus. Like, she is such a good character. She is such a good character. This character is definitely worth a pickup in my opinion. Absolutely. And she doesn't even need her lightcone, man. But yeah, you got a taste of what my Jingliu can do on a free-to-play account. She is popping off. She doesn't even have to be fully invested. And she could clear like half of Memory of Chaos, like one half of the stages. She could help clear Memory of Chaos, no problem. You just invest a little bit into her, prioritize her traces, and give her a good set. It doesn't have to be perfect. Mine isn't perfect. You've seen the stats. You've seen the pieces that I'm rocking with, the teams that I'm using, and she could just pop off so good. Like as a free to play, she is definitely a good pickup, and she definitely blessed my account. And I feel like I'm at the point now where I'm good on like the rest of the characters on this patch. Like I don't have an incentive to pull on another DPS for a good while. Like I've got a couple of good supports, I've got a good DPS, I've got 2 DPSs, and they are just, for my account, like all I needed was, I just needed Jingliu just for that little bit push over the edge. Before, I wasn't able to clear Memory Chaos 9 or 10. Like I could get as far as 8, but I was just lacking another DPS unit. And she definitely came through, and just like I don't see this girl going anywhere anytime soon. I think she's here to stay. She's gonna be here crushing it for a good long time. So I think for my account, I'm gonna be good. And I don't even know who else I would pull for. Probably another support. But yeah, that's been my review and my thoughts on Jingliu from a free-to-play player's perspective. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.